Hello everybody, it is Wednesday night, it is May 10th. Cheers. I am having a little hump day drink. Give me a second. And I thought I would hop on and do a 2-month update for you all because as of May 5th, it has officially been 2 months that I have been doing Honey and Lace. So, if anyone is subscribed, hello, welcome, welcome back. Thank you for watching. If you are not subscribed and you're watching, hello, thank you for watching. I thought I would do a 2-month update. I did my 1 month, from when I started selling Honey and Lace, and some things have changed, and you know, the further you go down this rabbit hole, the more you learn and the more I want to share with you. So if you have watched my videos before, you know that they are generally, they tend to be a little bit sporadic, I guess you'd say. I don't really make too many notes. I kind of just hop on and start rambling. So some of you have found them helpful, some of you probably not very helpful, but nonetheless, I enjoy making these videos, and I thank you guys so much for watching. So, to get into it, it has been 2 months that I have officially been a Honey and Lace independent apparel consultant, and I am loving every minute of it. That's not to say that there hasn't been, you know, some humps in the road. As you are growing a new business, you are going to have learning curves and you are going to have hiccups. That's all part of the process, and it's something that I think if you're going to take, you know, you're going to take on to create your own business, then you have to kind of expect something like, you know, hiccups to happen in the beginning and, you know, even further in your journey anyway. So, with my full 2nd month, I have actually started signing some really amazing ladies onto our team. They've signed under me, and they should be getting their calls really soon, so that's exciting. I know they're going to be amazing consultants, and I'm really enjoying the opportunity to sponsor. I think that honestly is just literally right up there for, you know, as far as being a consultant and having the opportunity to help women find things that make them feel beautiful and really grow some relationships. Aside from that aspect, the sponsoring has been more fulfilling than I expected it to be, and I really have kind of delved a little further into that as far as, you know, getting myself educated to be the best sponsor that I can be. And so I've done some different webinars that kind of have trained me a little bit more, and you know, joined some different groups. And I want to give a shout out to the Socialite Suite, as well as Sweet Sassy Pants, which is one of the subscription services. Brenda Sturr, she's amazing, and I'm really learning a lot from her. So I recommend, if you are in direct sales, it doesn't have to be you know, Honey and Lace or LuLaRoe or Agnes and Dora, anything like that, but if you are a direct seller, I definitely recommend checking out the Socialite Suite on Facebook, and then going down that rabbit hole of, you know, some of the different courses that she offers, as well as Sweet Sassy Pants, which is a private Facebook group. It's a subscription group, but she does a lot of really personal training with everyone, and that's really been helpful as far as, I feel like, helping me grow as not only a consultant but also as a sponsor. So that's definitely one of the groups. And then just some other gurus that I've found that offer like free webinars as well as some paid webinars. They've really helped out, and just continuing to learn, because there's so much knowledge out there, and when you join, you think, oh, this is going to be so easy, I'm gonna know everything, I'm just selling clothes, yada yada. I have a lot of friends and family that are interested already. And then you join and you learn that it's not all cakes and pies, and people aren't just going to come to you automatically. So, you kind of get the wake-up call that you have to do more, and doing more has been exciting for me. So that's where I'm at as far as sponsoring. I've got a couple ladies waiting right now, and of course, giving information to women who are interested every single day. And so that's really exciting that the Honey and Lace brand or name itself is getting out there and getting more recognition, and people are loving the clothes. I mean, look how cute this is. This is our Monrovia raglan, and it's just so comfortable. It's lightweight, and it's stretchy. That's the other thing that I love about Honey and Lace is the sizing is true to size. So if you were to go to whatever store and you know what size you wear, you would buy the same size with us. But you're not limited. So I always tell my women in my group, don't feel like you have to marry a size. So you can really fluctuate. If you are a medium, you can wear a large, an extra large, or sometimes even small in some of the items, and it just varies in the way, it'll fit, but it will fit. And that's kind of cool, because if you see something that you like, we are very boutique style. So if you see something you like, you may not see it again. We can try and get certain prints and styles and colors and sizes for you, but it's not guaranteed. And so if you see something, we always say grab it up, because for one, it's most likely going to fit if it's around that size, unless we say otherwise. And you'll be able to get the item that you want. So it's kind of cool with, being able to play with that. One of the other things that I've really started to do this month and start to take a little bit more seriously is beginning to get everything ready to start branding myself. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. So, as far as branding yourself, I started talking about this to the ladies that I have sponsored. Right now with Honey and Lace, it's not such a huge company that you are just a number, and you have that opportunity to kind of stand out. But on top of that, I think creating the brand for yourself where your customer sees your logo or sees a keyword anywhere, like they could be out and about and they see a billboard that has a keyword that's part of your brand, they're gonna automatically have that brand recognition for you, and it's gonna create that customer loyalty. So I have started working on branding myself, and I've purchased my domain, and right now I do have a Wix, like a free Wix website up, and that's mostly just so I have a website, but I am going to be doing a WordPress website as well as blogging, and really starting to try and set myself apart from other people. And I think that's going to help with the success of my business as well. I think too, I have, like on Instagram, I've done a link tree. So, the whole thing of funneling my customers, I'm really working on creating my funnel, so that anyone who goes to whatever social media outlet I'm on, one way or the other, they will be funneled to where my main business is. And so that again goes into the branding aspect of Honey and Lace and what I'm trying to do with the business. So that's been really exciting this month. That's kind of been a whole other endeavor as well. I'm definitely staying busy, and so it's a lot goes into it, trying to keep my place as to what I'm trying to tell you, but a lot goes into that. And on top of that, getting your name out there. Because since we are small still, which in my opinion is not a hindrance, I appreciate that we're still small, but due to that nature, I am still trying to get the word out. So with this month, I have also done a vendor event. I've participated in, well, I did last month as well, but the multi-consultant sales, and online pop-ups, which I think is another good way to get your name out there, as well as looking into doing, an open house at my own home. I'm you can see behind me kind of the makings of my honey room and getting that all ready for people to be able to shop in. So that's something I'm excited about as well, because I think having the in-home boutique type of experience is going to be, it's going to be really cool. So anyone who wants to come shop and try on, and any given day, during my hours of operation, which will be established, they can come shop. But it's important too that you make sure, that you are trying to gain customers from other platforms and other avenues. They say don't fish too long in the same pond, because you're going to run out of fish. And that's what's going to happen ultimately in the Facebook group, which is my primary area of shopping. Is if I don't get out there and meet people and, network, those same fish aren't going to want to keep biting. You know what I mean? And we don't want that to happen. So multi-consultant sales, for one. Some people give it a little bit of flack, and I don't think that it is a bad thing to do multi-consultant sales. And here's my stance on that. If you are a very well-established consultant, and even if you're not, but if you are, you may not necessarily have a need. But when you are just starting out, you, again, have a smaller pond, I'm assuming, and people aren't always going to bite. So you get stale inventory. And if you're trying to do it where you don't have a credit card, or, where you're racking up debt to get new inventory, people have to purchase in order for you to purchase new inventory. So doing the multi-consultant sales can help, move some of that inventory for you to bring new stuff in for your VIPs. Because ultimately that's what you want to do. You want to keep your VIPs around, you want them happy, you want to build that connection, those relationships, extremely important. And if you're not giving them anything new, they may think you have a wonderful personality. But if you're not giving them something new to purchase, then they're going to go over next door to the next consultant who just got a box full of stuff, right? So the multi-consultant, in my opinion, don't take it so seriously. Do them to move your inventory if you need to. Get those sales so you can order more inventory or help pay off debt that you already have. They're beneficial. Whether you sell one item or 14 items, you've sold something that you may not have sold in your group because they've already seen your stuff. So that's where I stand as far as multi-consultant sales. A lot of people think, that it's not worth it, and that's completely up to you. That's your opinion. These are just my opinions on how I feel. And if you don't want to do them, don't do them. You know what I mean? That's okay. That is okay. It's your business. And that's the awesome thing. Is like you get to run your business how you see fit. And so that's pretty cool. The online pop-ups is another thing that I've been doing, and those are really cool too because it's a personal party. And so someone invites their friends, and a lot of them here lately, they don't know anything about Honey and Lace or barely heard about it. And so they're getting the opportunity to learn about it through you and the, you know, whoever it is that's hosting. I'll be honest, the online pop-ups so far for me have not been the most fruitful, but they have generated a lot of curiosity, and I have had quite a few people join the VIP group afterwards and before even, and stay and be curious about the inventory that I'm getting, and you know, become interactive in the group, which that's great. If you're not purchasing and you're being interactive and you're curious, then I really, you know, I can't ask for anything more, because you may not be able to purchase, but let's say you talk to Susie and you say, oh my gosh, I found this awesome new brand, it's called Honey and Lace, and you know, all of their exclusive items are made in the USA, and they just have some really cool prints and solids even that go with everything. I want to add you to the group because I think it's something that you'll love. So Susie is now added to the group, and maybe she sees things. So word of mouth is basically what I'm saying for that, and that's what I've seen, and that's been really helpful. Finally, vendor events. I've only gotten to do one, and the problem with that is that here they're a little bit harder, from what I've gathered, to get into. So not only are they a little bit harder, but they are a little bit more costly from like your local, you know, art fair or whatever, craft fair. I know where I'm from back home, they do like a lot of like local festivals, and I think those are probably more few and far between, and the booth prices are a little bit more expensive. So with that, I've done one so far, but I am planning on doing some other ones, but those are awesome, bar none. If I could do a vendor event like every day, I probably would. Networking for the vendor event has been amazing. I sold a lot more than I thought I was going to. I sold, I think, like $500 worth in like 3 hours, which I'll take that. I'll take that all day. And these are people that had barely heard of the brand, never heard of the brand. I had a consultant that sold clothing with another company, and her and her girlfriend purchased a good amount of clothes. I had no idea that, like, she sold with another company, but she purchased a good amount of clothing, her and her girlfriend, and she ended up joining my VIP group, and she purchased from me again. And I just thought that was awesome, because she's a consultant with another brand, and she's coming to purchase from me, you know, as a repeat customer. And I think that's great, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, I don't think we need to, you know, judge or call each other the other brands, or, you know, make it anything other than someone who runs a business, right? I wear the other brands, and I wear stuff from Old Navy or even Target or wherever. You know what I mean? I'm not just brand specific, although I kind of love this brand a lot, so and I can go shopping here a lot easier sometimes, but I still wear other brands. And so to see that there are other women that are still supporting that belief as well was really awesome. Finance-wise, we haven't gone there. So I made back my initial investment within my first month. So, and when I say initial investment, I mean strictly like for my initial kit. I don't mean like my supplies, the racks, or bags, or anything other than my initial. However, at this point, yes, I have made that back. Everything that's gone into like purchasing for the business has been recouped. One of the things I think that probably messed me up a little bit is that I did take profit as well as reinvest into inventory. Now, had I just taken everything and reinvested into inventory, I'd probably have a lot more than what I have right now. But unfortunately, this is real life, and I've had to, take aside some of that money for, for myself. I don't think it's necessarily hurt me that much, but certainly I think if you are able to just fully invest, your beginning profits and like build your inventory up, you're going to be probably a little bit better off. But I can't say because that wasn't my situation. So financially, yes, I have made back the investment that I put in, and that's awesome. Yeah, now it's just basically moving forward, trying to build my inventory and build my group, which has happened, luckily, extremely organically. In other videos, I think I've mentioned I did not have a very large warm market at all, like at all. I'm talking maybe 20 people, literally, that were considered warm market, and that's like family and friends. Very, very small. I think I launched with like 70 or 90 people, and I had a great launch. In my opinion, I had a great launch. And since then, I am now just above 400. So in 2 months, about 300 and change have joined the group organically. I don't promote on my personal page very often, and I don't seek people because I want them to be there for the right reasons. I don't do a lot of giveaways where I ask you to invite friends. I don't do loops. So I think that's really helped with the quality of, my customers, and some of them I've been so fortunate to like gain relationships with these women, you know what I mean, and help them feel special, but they help me feel really good about myself too, as far as building a relationship where we've gotten to talk more on personal levels, like about your family, like this is who I am and this is where I'm at, and I think that's something really, really special. And so I am going to try and control, my group, because I really do want that quality over quantity, because honestly, you can have 16,000 people in your group and less than your 4% will interact. It's not going to make a difference if you have that many people, if they're not interacting with you and you're not building that relationship. So yeah, the group is growing at a rate that I am extremely pleased with, and I think, I don't think I could ask for anything else with that. Other than that, that has pretty much been my 2 months, y'all. Just a lot of learning and, going with bumps, trying to make it happen. So I wanted to hop on again, not another quick video, another 20+ minute video. I'm sorry, I like to talk. Feel free to fast forward this, and I hope it was helpful. If anything, if you have questions about anything that I've talked about because I didn't go into enough detail, or you're interested in the business, I would love to talk to you, even just to answer any questions you have. So I'm gonna try and do another video, if not at the 3-month, maybe a 4-month, we'll see. I've got some really cool stuff in the works as far as different sales. I have started doing a Shop for a Cause sale. That's another thing that was really special to me this past month. And if you're in my VIP group, you probably saw that, and so thank you, by the way, if you did, if you were there and you supported that, I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing another Shop for a Cause this month, and every month it's going to be a different cause that a portion of the proceeds from the sale go to. So that's super exciting to be able to do a little bit something more than just taking the money. I want to help out. So definitely stay tuned for that. My group is linked in the description below, so feel free to join, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.